Welcome to Toa Payoh. I'm Pei Fen, a Getai performer, and I will be your charming host for our show tonight. So what is Getai? It is a lively culture in Singapore, filled with live music, free concert for all, filled with colors, good vibes and comedy. 娱乐节目现在开始。More of that later. But first, let me show you Toa Payoh. This is where I live and I love it. My day usually starts here, at this market in Toa Payoh. As you can see, many of the residents here are enjoying their meals. We can have our breakfast, lunch, dinner here at the hawker center. And now I'm going to go for my favorite. This is my favorite wonton mee store. And whenever I visit this market, I will eat this wonton mee. Auntie, 我要云吞面 ketchup。辣椒要吗？不要，我要 ketchup。Wonton mee is a noodle dish served with barbecued pork and dumplings. But this stall is a little special. 在这边做生意多少年了？
我在这里做30年。
哇，那你的 customer 最喜欢吃你的面的特色在哪里？
有怡保的 star 回来了。
Because my wife come from Ipoh, so she wanted to make the Ipoh to share with the Singaporean. For the Ipoh one, is just only the food, the bread sauce. But for me, I try to make something different. My bread sauce is invented by myself.
My noodles is finally ready, and I'm going to eat. Hungry. This is what I call very satisfying taste. Comfort food. Very nice. Char siu red tender. Very good. For many residents here, this is their go-to food spot, serving the kind of meals that feels like home. Toa Payoh sits right in the heart of Singapore, just north of the Central Business District. It's one of the island's oldest neighbourhoods. Let's take a look at something very special to Toa Payoh. Can you hear them? No, it's not the people. It's the birds. Hey, Peter.
Hey, hi.
Morning.
Had the breakfast already?
Yeah, makan already.
Okay.
I've been here many times, but I'm really very interested to know actually what is this breed?
We call it Bromo Jumbo. In English, we call it Red Whisker.
Bird singing is a traditional pastime that's still cherished in Singapore among the older generations. And often, a dedicated open space is built for this hobby.
Been around 35 years ago, this place was just a small pavilion. We can hang about 30 birds, 40 birds. Now we can accommodate about 800 birds.
I must say, this is no ordinary hobby. Some of these birds can cost up to $2,000. I'm proud that Toa Payoh continues this tradition.
This is for us to sit down to release stress also. For people like us, like really tired, we have nothing to do. During the weekends, there are a lot of younger people who are also interested in it.
I realize the birds here, they are smaller in size.
Okay. These are oriental white-eyed.
All singing birds. What I learned was that the gender of the singing birds are actually male. Yeah, that's quite surprising for me. Because of the high pitch, I always thought that it's the female birds who are singing. I was interested because I am a singer myself. Peter shared that the pavilion isn't just popular among residents. People from nearby neighbourhoods also come here to join the fun.
We actually stay in Bedok Reservoir, and we come here to this arena like almost every weekend.
So standing here, I realized that it's not just about bird singing, it's really about the laughter, the coffee talks, and the memories that they have made together. And this is really what makes Toa Payoh so special. Next up, I'm headed to play a game. And my dad is giving me a lift on his motorcycle. Riding can also be a fun way to explore the neighbourhood. Toa Payoh isn't just one of Singapore's oldest estates. It's also full of unique community initiatives. And today, I'm here to check out a group playing Mahjong.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hello, I I saw your Instagram post, so I want to join you at the game today.
Okay, come.
Okay. Mahjong is a traditional Chinese town game played by 4 players. It's all about strategy, memory, and a bit of luck. Matching and forming winning combinations with beautifully carved tiles.
Mahjong Together started in 2020. We are like a bunch of youths between age 16 to 21. But we thought that Mahjong was a good way for youths and elderly to be able to connect with one another. Toa Payoh is one of the older estates, and that's why we thought like, you know, if we want to bridge this gap, we have to start from Toa Payoh. So here's the
Hello! 我是你们的邻居。Every table is made up of a pair of youths and a pair of seniors. So there's plenty of opportunity for young and old to interact.
It's very challenging, it's very fun, but you have to use a lot of your brains, how you want to strategize.
I've not been scoring points. I lost since I started. But luckily, this is not about money. I think that it gives a good chance for the juniors to learn a lot more chatting with the seniors. And of course, the seniors can stay young, interacting with the juniors as well. So I think it's very meaningful to spend a lovely day here playing Mahjong in a very fun way. So I found this very interesting place online. It is a house, but it's more than that. It's a home-based cafe. Hi, is this Aqidah's Brew?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I'm here for your strawberry matcha.
All right, let's get in. Come on.
Okay, thank you.
Aqidah's Brew started in 2025. The idea came actually since I was a teenage girl, you know, with big dreams of opening a cafe, but obviously with money it's pretty hard. So I decided to open a home base.
I'll try the gula melaka and the strawberry.
With milk and fresh milk.
Thank you.
Okay, babes. We try to make drinks that are expensive in cafes a little bit more cheaper here in the heartland. Bye-bye.
Aqidah and I have been friends for quite a while. I have tried her matcha before and I loved it so much, so I was like really rooting for her to start her home-based business.
Just knowing that people out there are actively supporting local businesses warms my heart.
Here you go.
Yay! Let me try their signature. There's this special personal touch to all the beverages and all the desserts that she has made. I think it's really wonderful. I've got a show to put on tonight. So now I'm going to get an early, big, tasty dinner to power me through it. This is one of my favorite places for dinner here in Toa Payoh, and they are very famous for their fish steamboat. Now, of course, talking about steamboat, you cannot eat this alone, okay? There are plenty of food options here. What I really like about this place is the fact that they use charcoal for cooking.
If you use charcoal, the boiling is good on the soup, and as well the aroma smell on the whole environment. It's like our kampong times. The pot is different. I have to travel to China to make the external, the beautiful features. We call it the Getai lang. 水滚上来之后，我们才来下移。你把它推开，然后你把它挤下去。
So the advice from Kenny earlier on, he said the fish best if it's cooked within 20 seconds. We used to always dip the fish into the sambal sauce, but he said it's better to spread the sambal onto the fish and it will taste even better. Family, friends, and good food. What more could I ask for? I absolutely love it. It's showtime. Getai is a live stage performance held during the 7th lunar month, also known as the Hungry Ghost Festival. The festival itself dates back over 2,000 years in Chinese culture, evolving from ancient rituals into a vibrant mix of song, comedy, and community celebration that continues to this day.
Getai in English means song stage. So it's a very direct translation. It's a live show. So we can just live interaction with the audience. That is very important because the audience will feel like the artists on the stage are here for them.
一样啊，你的歌啊，龙虎榜啊。随便的，随便的。OK， 有什么歌就跟我讲啊。 I've been in this industry for more than 30 years already. I've started since I was in preschool. For me, it's not just about the stage or the lights, but about keeping a part of my culture alive. It's common for the audience to hand us ang paos or red packet as a gesture of good luck. It's a form of encouragement, and inside it contains money, yes, cash. Throughout the night, we sing in Hokkien, Cantonese, and even in English, complete with comedy skits, dancing, and all new flashy costumes like mine. Okay, when I go on stage, for Getai, it's not a scripted MC kind of event. Everything is on the spot, and it sometimes tests our wittiness and our response, the kind of crowd. And I do love performing for our pioneer generations. So I think I feel a very strong connection with the grandpas and grandmas. Toa Payoh has always been special to me. It's where heritage and community come together, and it has shaped who I am both as a performer and as a person.